All right, welcome back to LearnWire. I'm going to show you in this video how I was able to get a page one ranking in just 24 hours. And it is from a tool that I reviewed, I believe, last week. What I like to do on this channel is review tools and then actually put them to work. And I'll test them on my websites so you don't have to, and see if they actually rank or not. Now, you can see over here that we had a Rankalytics review and it's coming in at number 8 right now. If we actually go and open up a tab over here and type in Rankalytics review, and then we'll scroll down right over here and you'll see, let's see if we're still ranking. We're ranked number 1 for the video, and then we come right down here. We're actually ranked number 6 right now at the time of recording this. This article was created 5 days ago, but my stats show that it actually started ranking. If we go and click inside of here, that it actually started ranking very, very quickly within 24 hours, because we can go full keyword details right over here in my rank tracker. We'll come over here and you'll see that we published this right here on September 19th. Right? And we were nowhere to be seen. And then the next day on September 20th, you'll see right over here that we grabbed a number 8 spot. So that means that 24 hours after being published, we were indexed by Google, and then we were also ranked on page 1 in the top 10 in a number 8 spot right now. And my rankings right now, my live ranking shows that we're actually ranked number 6. So really cool stuff. I thought we would go and try to hook up the website because I was having issues last week hooking my website up in order to publish it. So we're going to test that out again. And then also we'll go and write another article and we'll test out the YouTube, grabbing a YouTube link and then pasting that into the software and then seeing how well that does for us. So let's get started. So the software that we were using is called Video to Blog, right? So I did a review on this last week. Go check that one out if you want a full in-depth review. But essentially, this is Video to Blog. You can take your video content, your MP4s, or your YouTube video. And I'll just say this, that it is against YouTube's terms of service to grab somebody else's YouTube video that you do not own and then go and put it through tools like this. That's actually against their terms of service. And me demoing tools, I've actually had hit by the algorithm or flagged in a sense, just by trying to demonstrate how to use a tool. So definitely don't do that. If you want to stay white hat and you want to stay safe, make sure that it's a YouTube channel that you own and that you're creating content for, and then you also want to turn that content into blog posts, okay? So you can see right over here, we're averaging 5 tacos, 28 reviews. This is getting really, really good feedback so far. You can pick this up for as low as $49 right now. The link will be below if you want to help support the channel. Go pick up Video to Blog if you do plan on doing video first approach like I do, and then go and create your videos into blog posts. This is a great tool for that. So you can go check all that out. Now, as you can see, we're in videotoblog.ai. We've logged into our account, and you can see that we were able to successfully connect our site right here. So that's what we're going to be. Part of the reason why I'm showing this video is to show you how fast the content potentially can rank on page 1 within 24 hours, depending on the keyword. This is a very low competition keyword, obviously. So obviously, if you're going for a very high competitive keyword and you have no authority on your site, no backlinks or anything like that, you're probably not going to grab a page 1 ranking within 24 hours. But still, this is pretty dang cool, and it is a commercial intent keyword. But I want to test and show you also the connecting it to your website to see if we can actually publish it from this article posting platform. And then finally, we want to test the YouTube functionality, because last time we grabbed our video link that was on our computer and we uploaded that one, and that one worked pretty well. Really, the only thing that it didn't really do is it didn't add internal links like it was supposed to. Well, we can test that out as well. So we're going to go back over to the home page over here. We are going to go create blog, and we're going to go and grab a YouTube URL. Let's go in with this biz reply. I'm going to right click, copy the link address, and then we'll come back in here. We'll paste that in right here, and you'll need to wait until it actually registers. It did grab it right here, and this is where we can do these settings. We definitely want to add the visuals, the embed video. I'm going to say no, I don't want to do that. And actually, let's go ahead and test that out. Let's do the embed. Go with add screenshots as well. And then what we want to do is we want to add links, include links from the description. That's fine. Include links from the sitemap. I'm going to click that, but I do want to go and add my different sitemap over here. So you can go over to my sitemap finder over here, the old tool, put your website in right over here, and then it'll actually find the different apps that you have. It's not uncommon to have multiple sitemaps now because they're separated out, but we were using the post sitemap, and actually in this case, I just want to use the standard sitemap that captures everything and see if that potentially could have been one of the issues. So we'll come back in and we'll edit, or we'll add a new sitemap. We'll throw that sitemap in, we'll push add right there. No sitemaps found at this sitemap. That's kind of interesting. So we're having an issue adding our sitemap right there. Not sure why that's working for us, but we'll go ahead and just keep with what we had earlier then. So little things like that, right? That's kind of a bug right there. I put the exact sitemap that is my standard sitemap on my website, and we're getting errors. It's not letting us add, which is kind of interesting. We haven't add a CTA. I'm going to skip that portion for now. We do want to put enter instructions right here. I'm going to say, 10 images. Let's actually say only 10 images or screenshots. So here's some custom instructions I'm giving it right there. We can also come through here and go to more options down here. We can say the length. I'm going to go medium. We're going to go with the tone. We'll also select, I'm going to say informal tone, and then I'm also going to say first person right here. And then primary keyword phrase. So biz reply review will be our keyword. Add a table of contents. We don't need that. We have that on our site. The FAQs, we'll go ahead and add that. The format is auto. Let's go open up this video real quick and see if we actually had so we do have this. We could go into, this is what we're talking about, the video chapters right here. And that's something that you can actually turn this on, which is use the chapters as the outline. Let's go ahead and do that and see how that works out this time. And then that's it. So now we're going to go create the blog right there, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I'm coming back in right now. It's been probably 5 or 10 minutes, and it's just sitting here adding screenshots, 64%. And this is what I was afraid of. And this is why first review, I went ahead and just used an upload video from your computer. You have to download your video in order to upload it to YouTube anyways. So it's my thoughts that you should just use that anyways, because there is a kind of an issue between, there's a lot of things that have to happen in order for a tool to go out, and it obviously was able to go out there and get the transcript or transcribe the audio into, content and create a blog from that. But now we're having issues with getting the screenshots. It's just been sitting here for a while. So I'm not really sure what to do from here. I'm going to go click on the home button over here. It says it's generating right now. And that was 5 minutes ago right here. And it's just kind of stuck in a limbo right over here. So and then another thing I noticed too was that it didn't really do a great job with adding in the first person. So if I go right here, there's not really a way to look for I, because there's so many I letters, I's in the content, but just reading through, it doesn't really go with first person that much until you get way down to the bottom of the content where it says something like, I'm pleased to give it this 4.5 out of 5 stars. It also says, as the tool continues to develop, I anticipate even more features. So the content's good, it's well written, it's just not quite following the first person tone that I would like it to. And it's stuck right here, right? So that's just something to be aware of, that I still don't think that the YouTube to blog post is actually working that well. So in my case, it doesn't matter. I would actually just use the native video anyways. And so what we're going to do is just go back over to home, and I'm going to have to sacrifice another one of my blog posts for this, but let's go and create the blog. And this is where you'll go upload your file. And I'm going to go through this whole process, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and just had to upload the video natively from my computer. And I can tell you right now, it only took about 4 minutes for the entire process to transcribe the video. I mean, these are long videos, 21-minute video right here, to transcribe the video, edit the video, create a ton of screenshots, and write the blog post. It did that all within about 5 minutes. So that is definitely the way to use the tool right now. I'll continue to keep testing the YouTube version, but that's just not working right now. At least it's not working when you select that you want screenshots, which is one of the awesome features of this tool. I want to count the number of images real quick. All right, so it did 14 images, and I believe in my review video, it also created 14 images. I did say for it to create only 6 to 10 images or screenshots. It doesn't really seem to follow any kind of instructions when that's concerned. I do think that they need to add a feature in here where you can actually control kind of select how many images that you want for your article, and that it can be very close to following that. I think that that's some feedback that they need to be aware of, because we may not want 14 images created every time. At the same time, how easy is it to just go through the images and push the delete button when you're editing and doing your final edits to the post before you publish it anyways, right? So it's not that big of a deal, but it would be kind of nice. Some of the images that are just completely blank, aren't really serving a purpose. You might want to push the delete button on that. I forgot to put a table. So sometimes it does follow the instructions pretty well up there in the custom instructions, because under pricing, I did not tell it this time to create a table for pricing, and it did not create a table. Now we could come in here and we could actually tell it to create a table for pricing, and I believe it would add that in. But overall, I mean, this is something that could really solve what I'm currently doing, which is using Claude AI and a bunch of different processes and so forth, have my own custom prompts and a project in there, and it works really well. But this actually beats it hands down, because it's going to be able to create a way longer article for you. And the process is faster as well, and it's just doing a lot more. It's got the images created. Now, one thing it's missing again is it's not adding links in for me. I will have to add my own links in as well. And then one other thing too, you always want to check this content out before you go and publish it. That's just the way it is, right? If it's going to your brand's website or your money website. Now, right here, you can see that we put this, the rating right here, 4.5 out of 5, but we already did this because it's adding more content in here, but it already did this a minute ago for us. As we scroll back up through here, we have our final rating right here, and it's a 4.5 out of 5, right? So we already added that whole section right there. So that means you would want to come in here and you would want to just kind of this section right here. You definitely want to remove that part right there. And conclusion and overall recommendation, you might want to just remove that as well. So pretty good. So then now what we would want to do is we want to come over here. We can go and check, the content analyzer, see what it came out with. So 79 says it's within excellent range. We've got a 1,300 word article. I like that it's telling us how long the article is. It's giving us all these statistics about the article and so forth. We can go into the metadata right over here, the meta description, the slug. Obviously, we want to change this, and I'm going to see if we can actually change this right now. So I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to push save. That's the slug that I want to use. We have our tags right there. And then what we want to do is just go over to the export button over here. And then what I want to do is go over to export to wordpress.org right here. So I'm going to click that. We're going to create a draft. All right, so it is saying that we are connected on wordpress.org, but I mean, I'm still seeing that this is going to be an issue right here, which does kind of mess up the workflow. We really do want to be able to go over here and publish this to our blog post. So let's go over here, publish to wordpress.org. We have our slug, create draft, export. Let's see what ends up happening, publishing to WordPress. Now, I'm not really sure if we have multiple sites, how that works in here, if we add another one. And then it also says, oh, something went wrong, error creating WordPress post. So it's still not working. I have been in touch with the creator. We've kind of gone back and forth. They said that they got this fixed, but it's fixed. So that is one of the a little bit of the pains in the butt for the software right here, is it publishing it with the one-click publisher. And I've, in their defense, all these other tools that have connected via application and all that, I have not successfully been able to connect to any of them, even on BlogFox. That was another popular video to blog software tool. That one also had issues as well. So generally, I've had issues with connecting my blog, following their instructions to the T, and trying to get them connected so we can just do a publish from the software. This is yet to work for that. So we'll have to still do the copy paste from here, but that is the article right there. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. The results speak for themselves. Right out of the gates, getting a number 8, and today it's actually ranked number 6, according to where I'm checking my stats from. So we grabbed a page 1 ranking within 24 hours using this tool. I do think that this speeds up a lot of time, and then the screenshots added. The content is very well structured and good. This is something that I probably could work into my workflow process. Let me know what you guys think. See you in the next video.